Hi, I'm Brooks Allen, and this is my two variable statistics project on Major League Baseball correlation. For my scenario, I wanted to determine if there's a correlation between the total number of errors a baseball team makes and their team fielding percentage over the course of a season. An error in baseball is defined when a player fails to convert an out on a play that an average fielder should have made, and fielding percentage is the total number of outs a team made divided by the total number of times that they had a chance to make an out. So here you can see my team statistics from the 2023 Major League Baseball season. I have for each team their total number of errors made throughout the course of the season, as well as their team combined fielding percentage. And then for my analysis of this data, I got an A value of negative 1.70 times 10 to the negative fourth, a B value of 1.00, an R of negative 0.985, an X average value of 83.8, and a Y average value of 0.986. This basically means that the average team committed about 84 errors over the course of the season and had a fielding percentage of 0.986. So here you can see my digital graph with all plots for the 30 teams in Major League Baseball in the 2023 season. The equation I got for my linear regression line was y equals negative 1.7 times 10 to the negative fourth plus 1. And here again on my notebook graph of my data, you can see the line of best fit running through the mean point of all the data from all 30 teams. For my interpretations and equations, I interpreted A as for every error a team makes over the course of their season, their fielding percentage would go down by about 1.7 times 10 to the negative 4 points. My interpretation of B would be that if a team made no errors over the course of a season, their fielding percentage would be a perfect 1. And my interpretation of R, because R is very close to negative 1 at negative 0.985, the data has a very strong negative correlation. And I showed my information that I gathered from my calculator on the left, which helped me produce my equations for Y and X below. For some of my predictions and evaluations, my first prediction was that if a team made 85 errors in a season, their fielding percentage would be predicted 0.986. And this is reliable because it's an interpolation, as 85 errors is well within my data set. My second prediction, however, is extrapolation, as I predicted that if a team made 130 errors over the course of a season, their fielding percentage would be 0.978. And this is not as reliable because it's extrapolated, as 130 is well outside of my data set. In conclusion, I've discovered there's a strong negative correlation between the total number of errors a team makes and their fielding percentage for a whole year. This is very valuable for teams, as the teams with less total chances to make outs need to focus more on their fielding, because the more errors they make, they'll have less chances, they'll have a lower fielding percentage. And these fielding percentages really impact their games, although a limitation of my data is that not all errors are the same. One error might not have an effect on the game, the other one could pretty much cost a team the game. But overall, my models were very accurate, as I had the same R values, which were very strong for both my X and Y variables.